Hey man, you got a light? It's a little dark in here. Oh yeah, man, I got you. Wait, are you sure about that? Okay, yep, that'll do. Today we are checking out the Nice Veti video light kit. Adjustable brightness, 3-color temperature, high CRI. I don't know what that means. Color temp, 2800K to 6500K. Power, 15 watt. I've got a bone to pick with this. Current voltage, 5 volt. Lume, 1700. It's got a nice little carrying handle so you can just take it with you wherever you go. Even though there's apparently a bag in here to carry all of this, so. All right, let's get this thing open. Okay. Nice, I like that. So the first thing we got is a small box within a big box. We got a little adapter, USB-A to USB-C. That would have been good to know before I bought what I'm gonna tell you about. That makes me frustrated. Oops. We got a phone holder? Yeah, it's a phone holder, but I guess if you're recording with your phone, obviously I'm not gonna use it, but we'll see. And a second phone holder. Hello? 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 It's empty. All right. One light panel. It's this is size comparison to my hand of the medium variety. So it's about one Blake's head. Proper measurement. So this is my gripe that I have. This right here. Nobody includes the freaking boxes for powering this stuff anymore. It's not included. I'm sure it's not. So I bought 2 of these. And now this says specifically, using a phone charger with a transmission power higher than 5 volt 2 amp may cause irreversible damage to the lamp. So it needs to be 5 volt 2 amp or less. So located on these, you get your ratings. I doubt I'm gonna be able to get this in frame, but I'm going to try. Right there, 5 volt, 1.5 amp. So this won't blow this up. So keep that in mind, you're gonna have to have one of these. The newer, faster chargers, like this one here, which conveniently is USB-C, you can step down, but the problem with this one is 5 volts, 3 amps. So it would completely blow these up. So keep that in mind. It's gotta be one of these smaller ones, no greater than 2 amps, 5 volts. And you know what sucks about this? Each one of these was $15. I'm tired of them not including it. I get it, I understand it, but it really sucks because I've run out of these for my old iPhone or for whatever technology I've used in the past. So now we have to start buying these again. And they knew that, so now they're gonna freaking charge so freaking much for them. So keep that in mind. So most of the new USB chargers are way overrated in that, so this is literally useless. All right, rant over. Here's the panel. My camera can't focus. Nice frosted look. And then it's got some sections if you want to hang it up on a wall, which I wouldn't recommend because I know there's tripods in here. And it does have quite a long cable. And then also this is your little power. So you've got your power, you've got your dim, brightness, and this changes between a more natural yellow light, a blue light, and then a white light. So this kit comes with 2, which I think is pretty awesome. It's pretty good value. I think the price was $54. I'll put the price right here. So same thing as the previous one, just identical. And I forgot to state in the previous one, there's a little screw head for that. On the hot dog style, and then one for the hamburger style. If you know, you know. Awesome, they pre-folded my instructions into a plane for flight. So yeah, as I stated before, plus is your brightness, minus is your brightness, mode conversion, and then on and off. Very self-explanatory. We'll go through the rest of these here in a moment. Comes with a nice carrying bag. Nice and large. I'm sure it'll be able to hold everything for you. Not bad. I like the logo, pretty cool looking. So if you travel a lot, this will be good. I like these because these are very light, and I feel like the legit studio lights are like extremely heavy, also extremely expensive. So this would be a good kind of traveling photography kind of thing. And the piece de resistance. Yeah. All right, we got a tripod here. Seems to be, yep, metal construction. I like that. These bits are plastic. The little collars are plastic. This is the little piece that it'll stand on top of. Let's see how we open it. Okay, it like sponges out like that. I'm running out of room. Okay, so it sponges out like this. It's quite tight. Oh, I needed to unscrew this first. So you undo that, and I guess that locks into place, and then you just tighten it up. Let's see how stable that is. It's a little wobbly. Not really a fan of that, but maybe it won't be a huge deal because these aren't really heavy. And then this top section here, just loosen that up. That'll loosen that, headbang it. Okay. And this will spin the threads so you can get it on your part. Now to extend it out, looks like you just loosen these up. Let's see how high it goes. I'm not too much of a fan of that. I don't know if you could see it on camera, but these are quite flexible. I mean, it's sturdy, so I mean, what more can you ask for 50 bucks? You get 2 of them, so. Time for some more accurate measurements. So I am 5'11", and this is right up to my chin. So minus a head. Well, actually plus a head. Plus a head. So 5'11" is the height of this. So we'll just go ahead and screw one of these on. Just twist this down. That's awesome. I like that you don't have to twist this. Oh, that's actually nice though, because now I can move it here and tighten the nut up. Or I can move it over here and tighten the nut up. Or I can move it over here. Or I can move it over here. Or I can move it here. Or I can move it here. Or I can move it here and tighten the nut up. So yeah, you get the point. It's as tall as me, 5'11". That's a pretty good height. It's not the most stable. But I mean, hey, come on, that's pretty good. We can work with that. It's gonna be stationary anyway, so, and it's not holding a lot of weight. This isn't very heavy. Time to be redundant. Align the screw holes on the light with the tripod screws. Turn the knob in the middle of the tripod head to tighten. There are 2 screw holes on the light. Choose according to your needs. Remember, hot dog and hamburger style. Hamburger, hot dog. Loosen the head of the tripod. Adjust the video light until you get your satisfied angle. Tighten the head of the tripod. Okay, here's the phone deal. Put the phone power bank into the phone holder and stretch the movable end to fit the size of your phone power bank. Oh, I get it now. Power bank to power the light. Slightly push the phone power bank in, open the lock and install the phone holder to the middle pole or tripod. Put the iron bar in the card slot, lock the plastic piece to ensure the phone holder can be stably installed stably. Okay. Fasten the lock when you get the position you want. So pretty self-explanatory. I don't have a power bank, but let's go ahead and fit this on. So it looks like there's a little collar piece that you have to remove. Latch mechanism, and then that'll lock in on the back side. Now this already kind of has a return, so it looks like you'll just feed it around there. Yep, just like that. And then you'll come around, tighten that up. But it looks like you don't want to go all the way to the end. It looks like you have to go to the very first, no. Looks like the second one. Okay, second one snaps into place. It's good to go. You can twist this and rotate it. Your phone opens up there. And boom. You could have your phone there or a power bank. I don't have a power bank. It'd probably be smart to plug these into a wall. But again, if you're traveling with this, a power bank would be awesome. So the fact that it comes with that is pretty cool and comes with 2 of them. So I think that's really cool. You can keep these tidy up like this and plug it in. Wait a minute. I wonder if your iPhone could power this light. So it'll only work on iPhone 15 or later. I do have an iPhone 15. If this powers the light, that's going to be insane. If this powers this, I'm going to lose my mind. Oh my gosh, we have a light. No way this is going to work. Well, you can use your iPhone to power this up. This is the light. That is awesome. I don't know how long this will last. I don't know how much power will work out of it, but that is straight powered from my freaking phone. Okay, once you unplug it, you have to press that power button again. That is so cool. Okay, I don't know if this is outputting the proper brightness or power, so we're gonna turn it up. Okay, that's as bright as that gets. Okay, gets fairly dim. And then the little rotating arrow will give us a more yellow light. It's hard for, can't even tell on there. Look at the side of my face and you'll see the light change. There you go. So there's a more natural light. This is a more whiter light, and then a more yellower light. So you get all three of those modes. My camera's not picking up the light, but on me, that's all that it matters. Ooh, look at that. Welcome to the podcast. Today we have an incredible guest, Mr. Light. That was a stupid joke. Oh, yeah, you can use your phone as long as it's USB-C. So don't throw these out. They're actually useful. Kind of surprised by that one. And I just realized I had my microphone in my hand away from me. So I'm sorry about the quality of that audio. Okay, it's back in my shirt now. Don't throw these away. They're awesome. Your phone could power it as long as it's USB-C, or a power bank, which is really cool if you're going to be traveling. This seems more like the travel kind of setup for photography, which I probably won't be doing much traveling since I work from home. But it's cool to have that, and you got a place for your phone. So, or if you're really crazy, could I use this iPhone to power this light and record a video at the same time? Let's try it. I'm now recording myself. So I'm turn the light off. Light on. You got that more yellow, more of a light, and more of a blue. That is super rad. Cool. So if you're on a budget, you can absolutely do this with just your phone. Literally just your phone. Battery will probably run out quick though. All right, it's cool that we know that this works, but let's try the actual power adapter that I spent 15 bucks per each. All right, I don't know how much brighter it's gonna get. I'm hoping brighter. It's hard to say. Let me put the camera back in the exact spot. Camera's back in the spot, in the exact spot it was. I have a second one of these. Oh gosh, okay, don't open it like that. That was irresponsible. These kind of lock into this channel ever so slightly. I don't know if it does much, but I'm gonna squeeze these together at the bottom, lock that in. Let's see if it's more stable. Nope, that didn't do anything. So these tripods are, eh. But for what they are, it is what it is. You know, you wanna spend the money on a good tripod for a camera. So I spent the money on this tripod for the camera because this thing is heavy and very expensive. So I'd rather, for the camera itself, be a higher quality tripod. But for something just to hold the light, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I'm gonna have the one plugged in that's already plugged in, plug-in test on the plug-in, got it? So the other one, I'm gonna plug into my iPhone and let's see if the brightness is the same. I'm assuming it's probably gonna be the same, but the wall charger's not gonna drain your iPhone battery, so. Hamburger, hot dog. Comment if you know what I'm talking about. If you put this around the pole, you want it to be the second tooth. Don't go third or fourth, I think it'll break it. The iPhone. Why is this one shorter? What is going on? On the left, your right, my left, is the iPhone. Okay. And then on the right, I can't tell. Okay, all right. This one is brighter. The one that's plugged in is indeed brighter. I don't know if you can tell on the camera. Let me switch the modes here. Yellow and yellow. And this is just standard light. And then we're back to like a whiter light. It's such a small difference, but this one is producing just an ever so bit more light. So you can use your iPhone if you need. If you're using two of them, I mean, it's definitely bright enough. That's bright. And I'll be using these in my videos for odds and ends of things. The fact that you can position them anywhere. Yeah, I know you could do that with the more expensive lights, but doing stuff on a budget is always good. All right, let's test these in a studio environment and see how they look. So the distance that these can go with the cord that's provided with it is not very long. So you might have to use extension cords, which is quite a bummer. But basically where I'm gonna use it here, at least for here, is gonna be right in front. So I think this will work. If not, you're gonna have to have extension cords or the idea of the power bank. So here is natural light. It's okay, but there's like weird shadows and stuff happening around. This is my overhead light, which is decent, getting better. I'm going to close the window. No natural light, obviously quite dark. We're gonna do, okay, and here is one light. Wow. Okay, so one light, nothing else going on. It's pretty good. Throwing a shadow down there, not really a fan of that. But I could probably lower this a bit. Now it's a lot closer to my face. Yeah, that is incredibly bright. And that's just one light. So now we pop in our second light. Nice. Now it brings more light to this side. And that's why I wanted to get two, because you get your light on this side, your light on that side, and it all kind of converges together. That looks great. Now let's adjust it to the natural light, or the yellow light. I'm gonna pull this one down a bit. One thing that sucks is the cable kind of in the way. So here's a more natural yellowy light, which is okay. I personally don't really like this much yellow. And then we have our more white light. Now I'm wondering, you could pick one to have a yellow light and the other to have a white light to give you a bit of a mixture. So that's pretty cool. You can do that. Personally, I probably will have everything matching. I like more of a cooler light. It's just more appealing to my eyes. So that's not half bad. I also got one of these, which is really cool. So yeah, this could be a new spot where I do some of my reviews, but I created this spot because I'm starting another channel. So I'll leave a link in the description below for it. It's completely different from product reviews, so if you only want to stick around for the product reviews, don't worry, this channel is not going anywhere. However, I wanted to have a decent setup. I've got a desk here and just kind of sit here, have this in the background. It'll be more of like a talking kind of channel. But if you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description below. These lights are sweet. Let me give you my perspective. So the camera was sitting there. This is my perspective. And I'm probably gonna play around with these and adjust them. But the light looks really good, and it's a good soft light. It's not like hurting my eyes. I don't feel like I'm on stage and there are 10,000 people in front of me. But yeah, aside from the wobbly stands and the way that they're held, these just grip around. They just like clinch around the pole, and I don't feel like it's strong enough. So I don't like that. I don't like how wobbly it is. That's like my only complaint, really. I don't like that they don't come with power banks. They need to come with power banks. I understand it's an environmental thing, but it's like, we're running out of them, we're gonna have to buy them anyway. So, or just make it to where it's an actual proper plug, so you don't even have to worry about it. But I guess they wanna have options for people if they're wanting to travel, which I understand, I get that. So, but this light is beautiful. It's not too bright. I can get it really dim if I want to. This is the dimmest setting for both of them. I personally don't see myself using them that dim. Now let's add some natural light, which I like the most. Natural light, and a mixture of that light. Yeah, that looks pretty good. A little bit of mix of that natural light and that. Yeah, makes my ugly face look even uglier. Yeah, I like this setup. For the price, I think they're great, honestly. Yeah, there's the little nitpicky stuff with it, but I think if you're trying to start a little vlog channel, if you're trying to do some photography, if you're more mobile, that carrying case, I think that's pretty good. I like them. I think they will work really well for somebody who wants to get started because they're cheap and you get 2 of them. Like, I think one of the professional ones is like $700 for one of them, and it's just like, ugh. Maybe if you get big enough, maybe if I get big enough, we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'll leave a link in the description for these 2 lights. I'll leave a link in the description for my new channel. I have literally no videos out yet. For the value of what you get for these, I think it's a killer deal. Obviously, you're gonna need to pick up those plugs. I wish, one other complaint, I wish these were a little bit longer, because if I wanted it on this side of the room, yeah, I guess I could plug it into that wall over there, but I think they should be just a little bit longer personally. But for the price that they are, and the fact that you get 2 of them and a carrying case and all this extra stuff, I think it's a good deal. So I'll give it overall 8 out of 10 for what it is. If you made it this far, leave a like, comment below. What would you like to see me review next? And I hope you liked the video.